I'm really excited to be here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a little piece for you. The idea behind this piece, it's called Jambalaya. Louisiana, jambalaya, throw a bunch of stuff in, see what comes out. I'm going to set a tempo at 103, but show variations of things that you can do within one tempo. All right? Hopefully I won't flip the beat and not come back to it. But see, the cool thing is you'll never know. So I'm going to give Jambalaya a shot for you guys. Thank you guys very much. Got my first drum kit, 6th grade, J.C. Penney. Man, I thought I was the bomb, dude. The cymbals were so thin, you'd give eighth notes and you'd pancake them in no time, but I thought they were cool. I was in bands from 6th grade through high school. High school, you know, marched, did the drum corps thing, did symphonic band, timpani. I'm so jealous of you young kids today because if there's a cool drummer you want to check out, look him up on YouTube. Awesome. Us? No. You had to hope they came through town. Maybe there was a video, not DVD, video, going way back, beta. Y'all remember the beta stuff. So, and then if maybe a clinic would roll through. But you guys are so lucky right now, so jealous because you can grasp all that stuff. You want to look up some dude, you go there and you find it. And we had to listen to the record and try to figure, okay, what's that ghost note? For instance, once again, we're going back. Rosanna, Toto, all right? I couldn't even get the pick-a-dip-sh. I was in 6th grade, all right, thinking, yeah, this is cool, I'm going to play it. No. Wait, I think he's in the crash with his left hand, but I'm not sure. We didn't know. We just had to guess. Keep that passion when there's a song on the radio that you want to learn. Immerse yourself in it. That's what I did. Every song that came on the radio was a drum lesson. I don't know if you guys picked out. One of those grooves that I played was from Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I learned that groove. I was like, wow. I didn't know they had like overdubs and stuff. So I'm trying to negotiate those fills perfectly. And then you realize you read Modern Drummer, and oh yeah, we overdub those drum parts. I'm like, really? I worked on that forever. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then Stuart Copeland really made me mad with all the overdub stuff he did. I'm like, okay, yeah, 3 against 2, man, that's cool. How does he do that thing with a choked splash and still play live? How can, yeah, okay, now there's overdubbing. I'm like, geez, man, that still makes it so hard for us. So high school, it was just marching band. All my other drummer buddies, of course, were into Rat, Poison, all those hair bands. And they come and they learn the latest Motley Crue groove, Dr. Feelgood. Man, I did this, you know? I was like, oh, really? Would you watch me play Shout by Tears for Fears, huh? I know that stuff's programmed, but I got it all down, you know? So high school, it was really cool bands for country music for me, like Restless Heart. And guys, you might not have heard much of them, but John Dietrich, the drummer, is amazing. He was part of that group. Bands like Exile. I was like, man, country music, there's some really cool stuff in country music. I think I kind of dig it, man. So I slowly started gravitating a little more to that, but then still loving Tower of Power and David Garibaldi and Dave Weckl. So I finally get into a country band in college. I'm at Louisiana Lafayette. At that time, it was University of Southwestern Louisiana. Raging Cajuns. Yeah, Raging Cajuns. Watch them. They're going to be good, hopefully. I finally get in a band, and it's a country band, and I'm really excited. To me, that was like getting the gig. They're going to open for, like, Billy Joe Royal. Now, country fans, I'm reaching way back for that one, okay? So I'm like, we're opening for Billy Joe Royal, man. That's going to be incredible. And I would just sit there and watch these drummers playing with these artists and just drooling, which gets to a joke. You know, how do you know the drum riser's level? Drool comes out of both sides of the drummer's mouth. You know, I've heard them all. So anyway, I'm watching these drummers for these groups that we would open for. I'm like, dude, I see what they're doing. I want more, though. Like, show me something fancy. And they never did. And I was like, well, I don't get it. Why? Are they not that good? Only now do I realize they were doing what was required of the gig. Country music is a song-oriented genre. You don't want to do stuff to take away from the story that these guys are telling. And you want to put that Dave Weckl lick in. You know you do. You know you want to flip the beat around. You know you want to. And I did it, and I got in so much trouble. I thought it was cool to have a dance floor packed full of people, and I turned the beat around. And guess what I get? I'm like, what? That was cool. It was in time, and the dancer's like, what was that? The drummer sucks. You know, it's like, no, but it was really cool. And if you have to explain something, it wasn't cool. So I got the fever for country music. I was like, okay, I want to take this band somewhere. Let's do a band thing. So we entered the True Value Country Showdown. Got to the national finals at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. And we lose. But the experience was worth it. I was like, I think I want to do this thing. So I graduated college with a degree in public relations. Of course, it had nothing to do with music because I wanted something to fall back on. How are you going to tell your parents, I think I want to play drums, but I kind of just let them go by, yeah, I'm going to go to college, though. Don't worry. I'll finish college. So I did. Got a job with the Tourist Convention Center in Lafayette, Louisiana. Hated it. I was like, wearing a tie to work, that was not me. But I got to book the band a whole lot because we had fax machines and an 800 number. Score. And the band's doing really well, man. We're booking gigs, but my performance evaluations continually go down because I'm not paying much attention to my job. So after going, once again, it might bring back some memories, an artist named Brian White, mid-90s country artist, went to a concert, got to meet the guys in the band, got to go on the bus. I saw the inside of a tour bus. It's so cool. I want to do this. I want to do this. I was ready to quit my job right then and there. I said, wait, let's not jump off the cliff yet. Let me wake up tomorrow and see how I feel. Woke up the next day, felt the same way, put in my 2-week notice. A year later, moved to Nashville in '96. Got the best gig in town first when I got there. I'm a host at the Hard Rock Cafe. Yes. I really did it. I'm going from playing 3 nights a week to a host at the Hard Rock. Yes, the parents are proud. But I'm only going to be there a couple of months. I'm going to get a gig. Jeez, I got an audition in 6 months with this dude, James Bonamy. I'm in. I don't get the gig. Then I audition for Minnie McCready. Don't get that gig. Okay, well, let's see. Let's audition for, this is one, Brady Seals, who was in the band Little Texas. Don't get that gig. Well, it's starting to suck now. I thought I'd get a gig by now. Finally, 1998, I get a gig with Mila Mason. Yes, I love their music. This is going to be awesome. No audition, no nothing. Guess how long that gig lasted? 3 shows. The record label decided she wasn't selling records, and guess whose fault it was? Part of it, the band's. Okay, but since I was new, I got to re-audition for the gig I already had. Hey, whatever, dude. I've seen a lot. I'll try it. I re-audition. I don't get the gig. Dude with a longer resume gets it. Okay, I need the long resume to get the gig, but I can't get the gig to get the resume. What am I going to do? So I left country music altogether, got in a funk band. Played funk and R&B for the Nashville Predators. We were the opening. We would play intermissions and all the pregame stuff. Well, it was fun. It got all that angst out. I was ready to bomb Nashville Music Row. I was done with it. And then 1999, I get a gig with this guy, Shane Miner. Awesome. They took a chance on me. And I will be forever indebted to them for letting me do that. And Shane also. That is when things started to change. You start doing shows, you start meeting guys like Rich. We do bills together. And like Steve said, a drummer won't hire you, a bass player will. So the band leader from Shane Miner goes to work with Cindy Thompson, who and then is like, hey, Tracy, come play. And I'd been on the other side of auditions where they were already rigged. You just showed up and you weren't getting the gig anyway. Well, now I'm the guy who's got the gig, but all these other dudes aren't gonna. And I got to see him walking in. I was like, oh, dude, I want to tell you that there's no chance, but I can't. That sucks. And it was really tough for me. So I played with Cindy for a bit, then Jamie O'Neill, and that gig was just supposed to be a sub gig for 3 months. The drummer got stuck in Malaysia, couldn't make it back. I got the gig for a year. The Jamie O'Neill gig turned into Blake's gig, and here I am, 9 years. And I was only fired once from Blake. It was a 2-week sabbatical. That's all it was, a 2-week sabbatical. So Blake's gig is incredible. He's really on the top of his game, and it does so much for me to be a part of it, to see him grow, to see my playing grow, and play for the song. I can't stress how important that is. We have a little bit of our schedule is kind of thinned out a bit just because he's doing the voice and all this other stuff. But in the meantime, I'm doing Road Dogg online. So you guys check it out. Because a lot of the drummers that are doing country music, you don't know. Rich is cool because you can look him up and he plays on the records. I don't play on Blake's records. So a lot of the drummers are like that in town. So I figured, let's publicize these guys. So I got a computer and started video editing. And it's going to be really cool. There's going to be some changes coming. I'm going to keep up on who's playing what gear, what tours they're on, and all this stuff. Road Dogg online. Guys, thank you so much. I'm glad to be a part of this. Best of luck.